I'm Dr. Gina. Thank you so much for joining us today on this day. We are looking here, as you're seeing live, that, of course, Hillary Clinton, President and Mrs. Bush. Next to them, on Laura Bush's left, is Barack Obama, who is chatting it up. I'm not going to tame it down at all. Chatting it up with President-elect Donald Trump. Sitting there in the row of presidents. This, of course, a historic moment. President Trump accompanied, of course, by his wife, First Lady Melania Trump. And I don't know about you guys, but I didn't expect to see, we've been watching this through the break, President Obama and President Trump. I can't even tell you what I would give to know what they are talking about. How blessed is that next person who has the interview with President Trump and can ask him what the heck he was talking about so happily, so joyfully, so intently with former President Barack Obama.
Dr. Gina, you know, I often say that I feel like this show and that our responsibilities help to bring some civility back to a country that is divided. And I think just the picture of these two leaders who obviously disagree politically and philosophically, but that they're having a cordial conversation. I think the picture alone sets a tone, David. And it's a positive tone. Again, we can disagree on policy, but at least we can talk cordially and civilly. And I think that speaks volumes, David.
This is just fascinating to me. Look at them. They are involved in a deep conversation, clearly about some heady stuff. They're not talking about the weather. And I've interviewed Barack Obama 4 times in my career. I've interviewed Donald Trump about 30 times in my career. And I can tell you this, that what Obama is probably intrigued about here is that Obama likes to have intellectual thought experiments. And my guess is when he hears Trump saying some of whatever Trump is saying, it intrigues him at an intellectual level. And I think that's part of what's going on there. And I think he's actually pretty fascinated by some of Trump's outside-the-box ideas. I'm not saying he agrees with anything Trump says, but I just think that might be part of the conversation. Anyhow,
David,
it's just fascinating. By the way, where is Michelle Obama? What do you think they're talking about specifically? Do you think the Greenland thing, the Canada, what do you think? Well, you know, that's just a really good question. It's probably a little bit more esoteric. It's probably a little bit more, it's not policy, deep policy. I think it's more just about direction of country and potentially even Monroe Doctrine type of stuff. I don't know.
It's fascinating.
But that would be my sense. You know, this is just amazing. And where's Michelle Obama, by the way?
Yeah.
I have not seen her.
Yeah. You can see that the two people sitting there who do not look happy are Mike Pence and Hillary Clinton. Those two are not smiling. Those two do not look like they want to engage in any conversation with anyone. They both look very angry. Mike Pence looks like practically comatose. Yeah, really hard wrap here. We got to go, you guys. But thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow morning.